Hello friends, we're already here with more of our CK2 on English Neck, a Norman Yoke playthrough. Having held out against yet another vassal rebellion, I've spent some time between episodes organizing new vassals. It's almost complete, we're still over on Domain and Vassal Cap both, and we receive a message from the Pope. The faithful are preparing for war. Messenger approaches us with a letter from the Vatican from the Vicar of Christ himself. He's asking us to prepare our men to fight against the heathens and the infidels, to restore Christendom to the lost places of the world. The Pope wants us to send our faithful Christian men against Egypt. The region is held by the Mohammedan Sultan Kamaladin of Egypt. Time to return to Christianity once more. The Pope wants to invade Egypt. A pious Christian could convince everyone looks on another objective of more value to us. We have no other objectives of value right now. A couple things. Number one, Egypt looking pretty spooky down there. Lots of Egypt's territory held. Right next door to Jerusalem. Jerusalem is still in Christian hands. Amazingly, good job, Jerusalem. We did not help with that crusade hardly at all. Hopefully we can help with this one. Also, is this a Byzantine rebellion? Yeah, Byzantine rebellion is stuck on an island. Love it. Love it. Yep. Let's see how that revolt goes to them. Anyway, I'm surprised the Pope is calling, though, in that King William the Black continues to be excommunicated. He has been for a very, very, very long time. Nonetheless, we were to say, yes, we will help. We'll send our troops down on that crusade. Golly gosh. King William III of England, I know we've had our differences, but it pleases me to hear you have decided to join our rightful cause. I have made the preparations to recant your excommunication from the church. Thank you, your holiness. And just like that, without having to accept Gavelkind, we are now a true Christian once more. What a good feeling is that. Pretty good feeling. We're waiting for this fellow right here, actually no, his father rather, this fellow right here to arrive. He's actually Duke now. We're waiting for one other person to arrive in our court who will be making a count over here, fixing our vassal problems at that point. Here he is. Here he is. Hello to Magnus von Neuenberg, a true Catholic Frenchman. I'm going to give him the County of Cornwall, which unfortunately only has 3 possible holdings in it. So you get that, and then I'll also give a duchy away in a second. So landed title to you, Cornwall, all our titles. Have fun. And the duchy remains. The problem here is we have Norfolk, and Bedford, and Normandy. We give away Norfolk, I believe. You hate me. You rise against me last battle, or I don't think you did. All right, we're gonna give you a duchy. You better not use it against us. If you do, going to be cranky. Going to be cranky if you do. We're still 2 vassals over though. I'm going to give some vassals away. I'm guessing inheriting all those duchies a while back, we probably picked up some other counts who should not be directly in our tree. This one hates us a lot. A lot of them join someone who hates us a lot. Oh, hates us a lot because he's still in prison right now. Okay, so where do you live? You live in Northampton. Northampton is up here somewhere? Let's see. Northampton is right in the middle there. Okay, the rightful duchy for you is actually me. Okay, you get to keep where you are. Also, go ahead and, like, free all the prisoners. 400 monies for that, so those prisoners don't cause any troubles at all. Let's find some other current vassals who should be freed from us. You're Count Orson the Bear of Bath. What a great name, Bear of Bath. The duchy for that is the Duchy of Somerset. Duke of Somerset is currently no one. Alright, we'll create that then. We can't create it then. I don't have the money. Okay, once I unpause and the ransoms come through, we'll get that for now. I've been able to stop myself from feeling somewhat excited. The prospect of driving away the infidels from Egypt and restoring peace to the lands. Not usually felt this inspired as a Christian, but maybe I am changing. Recommunicated, our king reconsecrates himself before the Lord. De Patrum Nomine. Become a zealot. More piety, more martiality. Gosh, the church loves us. See how it goes. Okay. Money starts coming in. We can now make a duchy. And we give that duchy to the Bear of Bath here. We'll lose one of our vassals. So you do like us a lot. Yeah, we just recently gave him that territory. He has no families. We're probably going to get this back in just a moment. But for right now, for the moment, You take care of some of that for us, and the vassal. With that sent away, we still have 2 more vassals than we need. Are any of our vassals able to be given away? Hopefully giveaway here. Scroll on down. You're a Countess of Maine. Alright, where's Maine? Duchy of Anjou. Okay, we're gonna give this lady away to Anjou then. So, Countess Heloisa must go to this duke here. Oh, he's not in my vassal tree. So the proper duke of this duchess is a French duke. Explains so much. Alright, Stefan of Evreux. Evreux is up this way. Who's the rightful duke there? Gosh, it's me. Can't get rid of that one then. Unfortunately, I think most of the counties here are part of French duchies. Maine is also... Rouen is Upper Brittany. Doesn't exist yet. So I'm going to create that one also. Use a ton of money to fix our vassal problems. Should be great. Yeah, I bet these are separate people. We can get rid of one more vassal here by giving you Duchy of Upper Brittany, all lower titles. Someone we end up with more vassals from that. What did I do? What did I do? I have more vassals now. Oh, what a problem. Alright, so... Gotta fix the vassal problem. This Spy Master also. Well, that's someone who likes us. Here we go. Farnock. Bronk? Bronk the Bear of Argentan is a loyalist who likes me a lot. You go on the court for now. We'll send you down to Constantinople to make me more technology, please and thanks. Constantinople is not where it's supposed to be anymore, or the Constantinople is, but the capital's not there anymore. Nonetheless, high-tech there in most respects. And what is the Crusader saying? Crusader beneficiary is not yet chosen. You can't choose yourself, unfortunately, so our beneficiary should be... Who should it be? Folks of my dynasty. Our daughter, princess here. Your daughter, or are you actually a sister? You're ugly, though. All right, who's a good Christian who likes me? Not many people like us, unfortunately, but we're going to hire... Wow. People like us, most of our family. That's great. All right, Simon, if we win the throne, send Simon there. Our stance will be... beneficiary gets the titles. Not going to be a greedy guess this time. All done. And if the war actually started... It actually launched, or are we preparing still? I think we're still preparing. Not sure exactly when to launch. Probably pretty soon, though. And still get rid of some vassals. So
2 hours later.
When you get all the vassals sorted out, midway through I remembered that you don't have to actually find your count vassals by going to your king's vassal tree and scrolling all the way through to find out who the counts. Instead, on the king's page, you can just go to the vassals button here, scroll on through, see the dukes, see the counts, see all the rest down below. But that is now solved. All better, all better. So our vassal tree is fixed, our domain side is fixed, we have almost no money. We'll be just fine. Factions rising up against us yet again. Also, the consumption continues our capital. What's new there? The vassal armies against us are all relatively small, except for one at top with increased power for England. I'm sure they wouldn't dare rise against us. Especially not while we're about to head down to visit Egypt in a great crusade in a bit here. Our steward Adam wants to talk about the old tunnels under the castle. He is silent. The argument is that they should be maintained better now that times are rough. You never know when you have to get out, and quickly. Thanks, Adam. Adam's our best friend, so yes, good idea. Give him a map. He wouldn't dare stab us. Does we got bigger problems. Best friends forever. Malige! Adam catches up to us, saying he's found someone in the tunnels. Guards upon tools and torches. Recently used by the looks of it. Let's ambush someone. Anyone sneaking in, we'll catch him for sure. There we go. Our guards have captured someone named Emmeline the Silent, a starved-looking and oddly jumpy person. So once upon a time, long, long ago, I tried to treat this person kindly, bring her into our kingdom. It went horribly. So we're going to execute her straight away, because it's possible she'll try to assassinate the king otherwise, and I can't have that. No, she's a poet. I love to hear her songs, but hopefully not her songs written while standing over our king's body. Off with her head. Off with her head. Hopefully she'll have an interesting story for us. Okay. So, I don't fully know how the crusade mechanics work. I see some Christian armies marching east, but no one is marching to Egypt quite yet. Let's see if the Pope's actually launched a crusade or is only preparing for it. He's currently at war with no one, is that correct? See, Pax. No, Pope's not at war with anyone, so must be the case that he is preparing for war, not actually going to war. Be ready for it when it comes, though. Alright, pulling him cash again, thank goodness. Need to continue improving our domains, our holdings, but not quite now. Let's go take a look at these other people nearby. The King of Mumu holds 2 provinces. Will you vassalize, dear king, or have to show you how vassalization works? I have a pact of non-aggression with your wife, the queen. I think we're going to go just straight to war here, bring our arms up this way, and see what happens. Hate to go to war against proper fellow Catholics. I can't force vassalize because the council is currently being bought off by a glory hound here. How long have they bought off here? Let's go bring up the council page. Yet again, annoying council. PBS not doing that. Even the loyalists, all 4 loyalists are bought off right now. Another doll been born named Oriole, lovely bird, another quick daughter. We have so many children to marry off once more. Also a blessed from Vilture is passed away. More piety for us, more piety for everyone. We have so much prestige as a king. If we had good money, now would be a fantastic time to get some arms and armaments, but not currently. Surprised a bit that Franconia has their army here. They just realized that Franconia is still going hard against the HRE. I don't recall who he's fighting here. It's this one? Yeah, Valencia and Franconia and de jure holding war over Valencia. So, in Valencia, our friend is fighting. I should probably help him, but I'm just not going to. We're going to raise our personal armies again. Not filled up quite yet. Bring them all to Ireland. Want to continue expanding into Irish territory. Looks like the most improved of our territories is actually still in France. That's not ideal. It's not even the capital anymore. The capital's now in Middlesex. We get more money fairly soon for that, though. So let's go and launch this war against Mumu. They haven't noticed I'm coming. Wait. Did it backwards. You can't actually start a war with armies raised. So put the armies away. Then we'll declare Mumu. And we can't because of the council. Just forgot. How long are we waiting on this? So the question was, how long are they bribed? For 30 more months. This Duchess, our advisor Duchess, is causing such problems, and she doesn't even hate us that much. Her heir is in prison. In my prison. Does she have money to buy him off, or... Heir's in our prison, I wonder why. Well, let's go ahead and release him. That'll make, actually won't change anything. He does hate us. He probably gets to stay in prison, I think. The King of Vladimir has lost his battle. Does Vladimir still exist, or is it all done now? Not seeing Vladimir anymore. Is our friend the king still a king? Let's check our alliance page and see. Khan of Vladimir. Down here, actually. Vladimir's been integrated into a Khanate, it looks like. Yep. Kagan, Bachman, Turner, Overdrive is taking territory right there. That's fine. Alright, second war is done. All those we're quote-unquote helping with. Done some good work there, and this one against Franconia is still fighting harshly. Sure, the King of Franconia will win. You got to. Over vassal limit again. What changed? Who went where? Our vassal list finds other counts to give away. Count of Warwick. Where is Warwick? Right here. Duchy, that's part of the Prince Archbishop. I'll give that away to him then. So transfer vassalage of Ellen Warwick is Count Reagan Wailed. Hopefully we're saying that right. Doubting we are. But, see what we can do to give it away. So, transfer vassalage of the boy there over fix our problems again. So I think that's actually a lowered vassal cap due to a change in our stats, or probably more likely our wife's stats due to pregnancy. Let's see here. Secluded with the courtiers, lowered diplomacy, are also secluded because the consumption rages. This playthrough more than any recently has had like ongoing disease after disease after disease. Not been super good. We see here a army of Vikings are causing troubles. Let's go beat the dickens out of them before taking any of our money. Gotta keep our money coming in. Now with a decent pile of cash again, let's see if we can improve our holdings. We can get a bigger keep, the larger levy size. That's what we love. Alright, here we go. As expected, King William the Black accepted a call to arms from Pope Clemens III, opposing Sultan Ironsides. Crusade for Egypt is launched. Once part of core Christian lands, lords from all across the world gather to fight in a grand war for Egypt. Must stop the tyrannical rule of the Mohammedan infidel Sultan Kamaladin. Egypt, upcoming Christian onslaught, only a matter of time for he'll fall. Deus Vult, gotta believe. The Sultan's army is only 9,000. I'm sure he doesn't have literally thousands of friends. Well, plenty non-aggressions. No actual pacts, though. He's got some emirs below him. Well, we'll see how this goes. God will grant remission of sin to everyone partaking in the righteous war. Let us partake in this righteous war. Let's raise our personal troops. Leave the vassal armies at home. Let's all march to here to win that real quick. Looks like the Vikings have left already. And then I hope we have enough boats to get our troops down to Egypt. If not, it'll be kind of embarrassing. Actually, we can set up a rally point. I need to do more of this. We'll go and rally over here in Land's End. Navies. Oh gosh. Navies. Rally in Cornwall. Cool, that's fine. So now I raise the levies. And I should actually have my military ones, my land forces right there also, but we can walk them over there instead. Yeah, we should have enough for our personal holdings for this. March this army over this direction too. I think I'm not going to send my king to the Holy Land, or to Egypt rather. He's only 33, probably wouldn't die. My only concern is our boy is going to have such trouble keeping the kingdom together because everyone hates his father. And part of the attitude, actually, I don't have nearly as much as they used to. Some of the vassals are cool now, so maybe we'll be okay after all. You know what? Let's have our father be a true Crusader king. Allow him to go to the battlefield. Put him in charge of the army. What's his personal military skill? 14, actually. Not so bad. Not so bad. So we have to end the enclosure, open those gates. Now, in another position, definitely. Hope we're not going to quack this time. Now we should be able to put our king on the battlefield. There he is. Don't die, King Man. Don't die. If you do, it'll be a funny story, but please don't. Alright, loading the boats there. Last time there was a crusade, we were a little slow in responding, and that led to the Pope being very, very angry with us. A scout's report of a one-eyed man recently arrived in Rouen. The man, referred to as Radoslav the Wise by commoners, apparently blessed with immense wisdom. We give him 90 monies, more than I have right now. He'll join us. He's a 27 in learning. That is so much. He's a genius. He's an adventurer. He's celibate. He's one-eyed. All right, pirate priest. I'm going to go negative just for him. Which is say I'm going to go ahead and take out a loan from the merchants for right now. And make him that offer. 90 money to keep the king alive. Lost another spy master, but happily, the person with the very best intrigue in the entire realm. Actually a loyalist. I believe I gave him land recently, so that's fantastic. Let's send him back down again to keep getting tech. Eventually I'll use my spy master for purposes other than tech studying, but right now, that's all we need. It's just constantly getting more and more technology. Is the Byzantine revolt winning? Wait. So, Constantinople is still the Byzantine Emperor's capital, but just across the way, over in Adrianopolis, is a drunkard Byzantine revolt. They are evenly matched, it looks like, at least in terms of like simple landholding. Well, the Orthodox faith is going to fight amongst itself for a while we head down to Egypt. Who are these people? What are they doing there? The armies of Milan and Valencia are going to fight. I think Milan and Valencia are both Catholic, aren't they? That's Tuscany. Milan is north, I think? Yeah, Milan is Catholic. So must be some unrelated war. Maybe they're going to siege down the Muslim parts of Spain. I don't think Spain is part of this war at all. Well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, our boats are full. 5,000 soldiers. The entire army of our king. Let's sail our way to Egypt. Hopefully not the first ones to get there. We're not. The army of Venice has already arrived, so gotta figure out where we can contribute to this war best. I want to get some war score, but I do not want to get stack wiped. A message from Arnulf, the chaplain. During his stay in EU, he's found a philosopher who will help us out. If only we give him 127 money, get a bunch more cultural technology. We will do that. Prince Hugh, our beloved brother, the attractive fat man, is hiring men for attack against us. Oh, these pretenders. Hope he's not prone to accidents. Yeah, hate to do it. But if my troops are not at home, and if the French king is distracted, we're gonna have to plot against him. So where does he live? He lives in Safed. Wait, what? My brother lives in near Jerusalem? Is that true? Brother Hugh. Yeah, he lives down here. Is he gonna launch an army from here? So I don't have any plot power at all in Jerusalem. Don't see that working. Don't have enough money to bribe people, so we'll see what happens the more printers come for us. One of our nephews needs guidance in life. You know what, boy? I always say, if you can't talk well, fight well. Go forth and fight for me. Where is our navy's on the way still? Always delighted at how fast the Italians get there, but we are arriving too. Looks like our army's doing a very, very good job. I think we're going to win this jihad pretty straight away. I suspect we're going to go for decent war score via sieging, because the other bigger armies are going to do just fine without our help. But if we can grab this army of Shahzada Hafif, that'd be a real contribution, I'm sure. Our navy's arrived, we're going to offload there. Water landing, going to be a battle as we land. They only have 47 men, though. I think we'll be fine. I finally stand for the destination of the Crusade. With sword in hand, I am ready to storm the walls of Barca. Prestige and piety, great. Also, our armies now stand poised to take part in the Crusade for the Sultanate of Egypt. Deus Vult, the king is now a Crusader. He is a Crusader king. There's the victory, as hoped for. That is glorious. Alright, so because we're both Crusader kings, King of France like us again or no? King of France still dislikes us immensely because we called him into war. He'll be over that in 3 years. Unfortunately, the Pretender army is coming in 2 years. For a fairly awkward period. I could send him money, but how much does he want to like me at all? 300 cash. Probably not worth. It seems pretty unlikely that he's going to protect us during the next attack against us. What's happening here? Small armies are waiting there. I can't. Oh, here. But where are the red armies? In Moscow, definitely. Oh, there they are. Very small groups. Let's go ahead and catch them if we can. A war appears to happen there. Yeah, it's one guy. Never mind. We'll stay and finish sieging. And I want to split my army in two if I can, and send half of them over to siege next door. While all the other kings of Europe are fighting on the battlefield, we're just going to siege. Someone's got to do the dirty work. I'm happy to be at someone. So it looks like both Jerusalem and Egypt will be ours at the end of this thing. I'm surprised and delighted by that. I'm curious when the jihad's going to come to push us out. But the more Christian land we got, the better it is for the Pope. Better it is for the Pope. Hopefully the happier he is with us. I love seeing our king wearing that lovely helmets. I'm less excited, though, that our wife is pregnant yet again. So this time we're not home. How many months into the pregnancy are we notified about this? Does this raise strange questions about our many, many children? I mean, thus far our king is too much of a dum-dum to realize anything is amiss, but I worry things might be amiss if the queen is getting pregnant when we are on the battlefield. Okay, special titles are grantable. I make some more commanders. Our physician wants to be a commander. You know what? Speaking of which, as we're working on the battlefield, the court physician bursts into the study. My king, you've been up all night. It would not be in your best interest to work so hard, lest you should collapse from exhaustion. Alright, so we can say, you're right, I'll heed your advice. We lose a lot of stuff to gain health, but the realm never rests, so neither shall I. 30% chance of getting stressed out, 30% chance of getting another Christian virtue, namely diligence. Never lucky, but also never unlucky. I'll take that. Got nothing out of it. Okay, the King of Lencia just lost a battle that I should have been helping him with. That's a shame. Also, Orson the Bear, our Marshal and the Count, has lost his titles. Magnus down here is a 16 in Marshal. Not the best, but I really want to keep the Council full of loyalists right now to, well, let's keep on seizing tiles we need to. So I think we just lost the Count of Bath, yes. We need to find a new Count of Bath. Let's look at our council, or our court rather, and see who's been cool recently. Who is cool recently? A whole bunch of women here. Can't give them land, I don't think. Maybe I can. Alright, Aaron Burgo, what are you up to? You are formerly married. You have one daughter. Can I give you land? I think you cannot give them land directly, can you? No. Women can't directly get land at this point in the game, unfortunately. Maybe soon, maybe soon. Alright, who else is in the old court who's worthy of being landed? Valerios, are you? Valerios, you have no family. It's very sad. How about our physician? You know, he seems pretty cool. We already put him into the council, I believe. What's your name? When were you? Maybe we didn't put on the council. I thought we'd had. Alright, let's go and look at the minor titles. There are Dr. Radoslav, who's the commander. He has no family. He's 44 years old. We're going to be getting this title back at some point real soon, but that's fine. We give him Bath, lower titles, and the relevant Duchy there, which is Somerset. Enjoy, Radoslav. Treat that place well. Take good care of us. We have enough money to improve our holdings again. We'll keep on doing that. So let's go ahead and do additional training grounds to raise our morale and our levy size both. Gotta keep making as big as possible an army, because the vassals only respect one thing, and it's giant armies. Speaking of giant armies, golly gosh, there they are. Also, our domain's too big once more, because did Orson have multiple titles, maybe? Or has our stewardship gone down, because our wife is... Yeah, she's on a hard diet until 1135. As long as she's on a diet, her stewardship is too low to keep us in good shape. Okay, what we're going to do is go and turn off the family focus and move over to business. I think that'll give us +2 stewardship, which should be enough to push us to one more domain size. Hopefully it's not +3 we need. Well, we'll see. That focus change. Hey, there we go. 6 of 6. Hopefully the wife gets over a diet soon. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to take this fight. I'm surprised that the friendly armies from the east are not coming. If I bring my two armies together, I suspect we'll win, and it'll be a lovely battle for us. So everyone in, find the armies. They have more troops. Are our friends going to help us? Or are we alone on the battlefield? How bad will this be? Quickly though, a message from the Doge of Venice. 2 courtiers to get married. Sure thing, boss. Sure thing. Okay. Morale's holding out okay. Our friends in the east are coming to assist us. I don't think our numbers are going to hold out long enough. Oh, they might though. They might though. Real quick though, as we camp for the night, riders bearing the cross suddenly approach. Led by the pious Grandmaster Gerard of the Knights Hospitaller, they settle down us for a night. Just before I'm going to sleep, Gerard asks if I want to stay up and converse with him. Look at this lovely, bucket-headed man. Great opportunity for friendship. Could get a cold, we'll become close friends, or run away and be sad. No, best friends forever with the Knights. 100%. Love that. Celibate homosexual Crusader. Please reinforce us. Don't let us get stat wiped entirely. Oh, no! Our friends in the east were a little bit too slow there. We just lost a tremendous battle. No positive war score for us. Who's leading this army? Real quick. The army is led by Lothian. Is that who this is? That's who flag that is? That's Pope's flag, maybe? Whichever way. I'm now personally offended by them. They did not come and assist us fast enough. As we pass through Tobruk, running away from the battle, we come across a small group of Coptics. They happily receive us as long-lost brothers and sisters. Give us a place to sleep and rest for the night. Let me help you spread the faith. You have 400 gold. Became charitable. Love to have more virtues, but no. I'd like to join my court in Rouen, or thank you for your hospitality. I so wish we had a pile of cash right now. I've already taken out the merchant loan, correct? Yeah, so I can't do that right now. I don't want to go 400 money in debt. It'd be a very, very dumb idea right now, so... Nasser, come on by. I can't believe they let me embarrass myself there. Another boy! Another sickly boy for us. Hello, Hubert. Hubert, possibly born in infidelity. My court physician says that Hubert might be sickly. Take care of him, please. We continue to retreat away. The Catholic Crusade for Egypt has ended. The Pope has won. God has granted Queen Brunasenda of Jerusalem victory. Real quick. Jerusalem is right here, so it's very easy for them to dump their troops into Egypt first. I call shenanigans and demand a recount. Nonetheless, the King of Egypt is now a close friend of the Queen of Jerusalem, but Egypt is Christian. Jerusalem is Christian. This thing in the middle is not. That Fatima, is that what it's called? Fatimid, rather. Everything's Christian, including William. William is now not excommunicated, but instead a Crusader. He's got to get back to his kingdom. The Pretender army is coming. Oof, in half a year or so. One more claim on his throne. Will it ever end? We'll find out next episode. See you then. Thanks for watching.